What's going on, Road to Redemption podcast listeners, Shattered Movement members, and the 30-day Shattered Life Journal Challenge acceptors, as well as all-around self-help addicts? What's up? Day 19. Today we're talking about faith. I know just a couple days ago we talked about beliefs. A lot of people go, hey, isn't that kind of the same? Of course. Your faith goes into your beliefs. Your faith kind of... Yes, it has things to do. Let me tell you why it's different. I have faith. We talked about it in day 18, and I talk about it a little bit in my entry on day 19. I have faith in a higher power, right? I don't think it's a white dude with long hair or anything like that. You know, that it's confusing as far as my personal religious beliefs, but I have faith that there is a higher power that created all of this, controls everything about the world, but is not overseeing it like a dictator, you know? It's really hard. I have faith the most, right? This is what I have the most faith in. Every single day that I'm given here on this earth, I have faith that if I try with everything in my being to put out good and put out the messages that I feel I'm supposed to put out, kind of like the examples we were given with Noah and the ark and a lot of different things where people felt so strongly within their core of their being that if they just did this thing, then, you know, they would feel fulfilled in their life. For me, it's the Shatter It movement. It's helping people find their way through this crazy life, and especially through emotional turmoil. Emotional turmoil is something I'm extremely familiar with, and it's something that can be very tough to manage, and sometimes it's the most lonely feeling in the world. I mean, and you lose faith. You lose faith in people. That's the thing. Like, faith doesn't just come into your higher power. It doesn't just come into, you know, what you think religiously. What happens when we lose faith in people? What happens when you're married to someone and they, you know, hurt you? And you lose faith in them? What happens when you lose faith in your parents? What happens when they disappoint you? What about when you lose faith in yourself? That's probably the hardest. What about the times that you wake up and those thoughts start creeping in that you're not good enough? Well, guys, that's where your faith is built. Your faith is a muscle. Every religion and every belief system will tell you faith is a muscle. You have to practice it. Every single day that you talk down to yourself, you're building more faith in that self-doubt. You have to wake up every day strong in your mindset. And if you can't be strong in it, you at least have to remember which one you're deciding to put on that day. For me, sometimes that's all the best I can do. Sometimes when I wake up and I'm in a super negative headspace, I can only go, I'm not putting on that mindset today. I have faith that if I get up, make my videos, put out my challenge, and do this, everything else will be what it is. Those who are supposed to see it will see it, and all is good. You know, if you sit around and you start worrying, well, what if they're out there doing this, or what if people are doing... You can't worry about all that. You have to have faith also in the process, right? There is something I'm learning, especially as I get closer to 30, everything you do has a process. The reason that people say nothing comes easy or nothing comes fast is worth having because it's not sustainable. That's true because you really don't. You don't have the ability to have faith and learn to trust the process of things and know the confidence and the skills that it takes to get somewhere. You can't build that faith, or other words, because I'm using that word a lot, you can't build that confidence in yourself, in your beliefs, and in what you're trying to really hold as your core self, your faith. Guys, faith is going to take you so much further than your motivation level ever will. That is a promise. That is an absolute promise. What you have in your core, what you tell yourself you are, what you tell yourself you're going to be, that is your ultimate faith. If you think that your faith is what you think about your afterlife, you're mistaken, because we don't know what that is. You have faith every single day that you're not going to die today. So you're working towards something, right? That means you have faith in tomorrow. I would love someone to count how many times I've said that. I'm going to try to stop saying it this episode. Guys, today's entry is going to be about writing down your foundational faiths. Day 19, we're almost wrapping up. I've loved this so much. This journal has caused me to dig deep. This journal has, obviously, I've seen a lot of you guys excited to get ready to jump in. For you guys, it'll be day 0. It's weird because as it's wrapping up for me, it's just about to get started for you guys, which is really cool. I'm looking forward to sitting back and watching all you guys go through it. Day 0 through day 30. Today's day 19. It's a wrap. The journal, the 30-day Shattered Life Journal Challenge is available for pre-order right now. Go ahead and grab that at the road, the number 2, redemptionpodcast.com. Guys, we love you so much. Hope you're staying safe out there. A lot of places are getting crazy weather. Stay safe. Know that we love you. Get some gear. Get the whole deal. We'll check you out. Day 20 tomorrow. Woo! 10 more days.